The journey of the Macallan starts at this tree. 80% of the character of our whisky and 100% of its colour comes from wood. Our legendary wood sourcing process forms the American and European oak casks used to create our newest expression, the Macallan Double Cask 12-year-old. Here, in the American oak forests, is where it all begins. Quercus alba, American oak, with a tighter grain and less porous, creates a mellow flavour with delicate hints of vanilla and a more golden colour. These oak travel to the cooperages in southern Spain to form the casks where the Macallan will age to perfection. Meanwhile, in northern Spain, here in the lush countryside, we find European oak, or Quercus robur. Heavy rainfall provides the perfect climate conditions for this wood to slowly grow before it's harvested and rests for several months to dry naturally. Featuring a tighter grain than its American counterpart, European oak is more porous, allowing the whisky to deeply penetrate the staves during maturation for more tannins and robust flavour. Then the wood is sent to the cooperages in Jerez, southern Spain. This is where wood from both sides of the Atlantic is assembled by hand in a one-of-a-kind process called the standing of the casks. The casks are sprayed with water so they become pliable enough to be made into their final shape. They're then toasted by fire. This is the beginning of the maturation of the casks in terms of flavour. One of the most important people at the Macallan is Stuart McPherson, our Master of Wood. He's in charge of the entire sourcing and building process when it comes to our casks. And only when Stuart there is happy does the cask receive the stamp of Macallan. The finished casks then travel to the nearby sherry bodegas, where Palomino grapes grow well in the chalky Albariza soil. Here they're filled with dry Oloroso sherry and left to rest and season for at least 2 years. And now our air-dried sherry-seasoned casks arrive at their final destination, Speyside, Scotland. Here on the Macallan's 390-acre estate, we grow our proprietary strain of barley. The Macallan's curiously small stills create a very rich and lush new-make spirit. We then fill our exceptional oak casks and send them off to the warehouses to be matured. It's up to our Master of Whisky, Bob Delgano, to decide which casks he's going to use for the Double Cask 12. 100 years since an acorn fell. 2 years drying. 2 years seasoning with dry Oloroso sherry, and at least 12 years patiently resting at the distillery. The Macallan has followed every step of this incredible journey of the wood, from acorn to bottle, from the forests of the US to Spain and finally Scotland, to ensure this exceptional whisky. And the taste? Fresh and approachable, rich in flavour, honeyed and indulgent, with a full, viscous mouthfeel. Traditional Macallan, defined by a new, unmistakable American oak style. 2 worlds, 1 Macallan. Slanger. Visit themacallan.com to learn more.